This episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny may feature scenes of graphic violence and explicit language, so listener discretion is advised. In the island city of Key West, a storm is brewing. It's the 2nd of September 1935 and the weather has been hot all week. A storm is brewing, after all. No one knows quite how bad this one is going to be. The Keys are used to bad weather, particularly at this time of year. Suspicions were raised at first by incoming guests being turned away at the mouth of the overseas extension, the only bridge into the island. The fires were only fanned by the bridge being closed, even for outgoing traffic. Then, on Sunday the 1st of September, a hurricane warning was issued. In the days to come, the town would be washed clean. First by water, then by blood. Hello everyone, and welcome to A Rendezvous with Destiny, a break from Destiny. Ooh. I am your GM, not Luce, Will, and today I'm going to be doing a Call of Cthulhu one-shot. So, I'm Will, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm excited to introduce the rest of the cast, including our special guest.
Hello there, I'm Graham, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing the character of Eve Stirwin. He is an Australian naturalist and a pioneer of nature documentaries, and if you haven't got the joke already, it's going to be hammered home very, very badly for the next couple of hours, so good luck with that. And I'm also very happy that we have a guest on today. And his pronouns are also he, him, sorry.
It's me, not in the GM chair for once. Finally, I get to play. I am Luce, they, them pronouns, and I'm looking forward to horrifying you all with my very bad attempt at a Southern American accent, because I am playing Everett Vincent Earl III, art school dropout, and somewhat sketchy character. He, him pronouns.
Hi guys, I am Am, and troublemaker as always, and I am playing, I don't know if you'll notice the similarity in one name, but I'm playing Officer Bertha Grace Earl, or Bertie. That's right, Luce and I are playing siblings, everyone. It's going to be very fun.
I'm the annoying younger brother.
I use she, her pronouns, as does Bertie. She is a beat cop, and she's so tired all the time. She's just a very tired lady. And last but not least,
drumroll,
our special guest.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing Marie Eclair, prima ballerina extraordinaire. So I'm joining Graham on the awful accent front. I'm really, really excited to pull out my French accent, which has not yet featured on any podcast.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, baby.
So speaking of any podcast, Ellie, is there anywhere else we could perhaps listen to your excellent accent work?
Yes, if you would like a full portfolio of my southern accent, my really, really, truly terrible accent, and my, I guess just me, but slightly lower accent, you can catch me on Deck of Many Aces, where I DM. It's on all good podcasting platforms. Check us out. We play D&D with Am. She's the party tank. It's epic.
It's really good.
Thanks, guys.
There you are. There's some good recommendations. So check it out and let us know what you think.
I've just realised that I responded to Luce's compliment in the exact same way that Am always responds to you all complimenting Doma, which is, thanks, guys. I was thinking about this morning. I feel like me and Am are we're not similar, but we have the same vibe, and I'm like, this is going to be an interesting energy to bring to the podcast.
Maximum chaos.
It is, yeah. So, just before we get started, just got a bit of housekeeping. Obviously, Call of Cthulhu is a system that none of us know exceptionally well, especially Call of Cthulu Pulp, which has a few rule changes. So there may be a few mistakes, there may be a few pauses while I look up rules on my slow old laptop. from the start is going to be a horror game. I've already mentioned language and a possible description of graphic violence. I do have a list of no's, so having spoken to some of you, that those no's are no sexual violence, no racism or homophobia, no clowns, and no gaslighting. Is there anything else that people wouldn't like to see come up?
Looks like a pretty comprehensive list.
I'm not the biggest fan of graphic violence against children, but apart from that,
no, that won't happen.
I'm good.
It's all consenting not consenting adults being shot. But, shot? Who said that?
Consenting adults being
Excuse me,
bored
sir.
by like extraterrestrial Cthulhu beings.
Yeah, basically. Spoilers, I guess. Like, you could probably see which way that was going.
Also, I'm just very excited to be doing 18 plus like swears and things.
Oh, yeah.
The swear jar is dead.
We get a curse.
Oh, we can get that out of the way
Dead.
too.
Oh yes, no swear jar for this episode.
Woo!
For a quick overview of how dice rolling works in this game, your scores are on a percentage scale. Higher, obviously, better. If you roll under your score in something, that's a success. If you roll less than half, that is a great success, and you're allowed to do a Borat voice, but only then. And less than a fifth is a critical success. And you get all sorts of fun bonuses, like knocking someone down in combat or whatever. Again, any issues, I might just have to look up the rules, so there may be a small pause.
God, can you imagine people in this podcast not knowing how to play?
Yeah, it would be crazy,
Imagine us
wouldn't it?
not knowing the system we're playing.
Also, I've just realised that I've done the thing that I do every time we sit down to record Doma, which is get everything completely ready. I've got my microphone, I've got my laptop, I've got my water, my phone's on silent. Haven't got my dice, so just give me 2 seconds while I get
You
them.
should not need that many dice. You should be able to get by just with one full set.
Okay, that's cool. I just gotta get them.
You just need your percentage dice and your damage dice. It's
Woo!
nice and easy. I will do the other rolling, such as on the insanity table or on the grievous wounds table.
I don't like
Or
that.
on the possession
dear.
table.
I'm actually not into that.
I don't like that.
You sound. Is this what it sounds like when I'm gleeful about doing something to you guys?
Anything, yeah. Except I can also roll well in combat, so
Oh dear.
We've never seen any proof of this.
yeah.
No, we know. When I'm a PC, the only thing I roll well in is combat.
That's true. That is
But
true.
not as a DM. The amount of monsters.
Everything else I'm useless. Oh, as a DM, I don't know what
the amount
happens.
of monsters we've just kicked over, just because you can't roll.
No, I'm just gonna have to start giving them more dice. But it doesn't seem to help.
Wow.
I feel like you're like you're a benevolent. You're a non-benevolent GM with very benevolent dice that work against
I
you.
reckon I don't know, somewhere way back in the family tree touched some cursed object.
Yeah.
And it's just passed down.
Okay. So, I've just got one last thing I'd like to run through with everyone. It's a traffic light system for player comfort. So there are just 3 stages to this if you're feeling a bit uncomfortable or unhappy with some of the events going on. It's a horror game, so I feel like it's important to have some sort of scale for that. So you can either interrupt me and say this, or just type it in the chat and I'll be checking sort of regularly. So the 3 sort of levels for this would be yellow, which is I'm feeling fine, but I would like this scene to be fast forwarded. We can just sort of skip through it or cut some of the sort of detailed description. Orange is you're feeling a bit edgy and you'd like to pause briefly, kind of just, go take a walk, that sort of thing, diffuse the tension, and also skip the current scene. And red is that you're feeling very uncomfortable and you'd like to have sort of an extended break in the game. So if anyone's feeling at all dodgy, just type yellow, orange, red in our server, and I'll go along with whatever you say. Player comfort, obviously, especially in a horror game, is just the number 1 priority. So does everyone understand that system?
Yes.
Yes. Very good system.
Awesome.
Very good system.
I can
Thank
thank
you,
a random guest GM at a zombie game that Am and I played in a friendly local game store in Brighton. So there you are. Okay, so let's get started. It's mid-afternoon on Monday the 2nd of September 1935. The wind is rising and rain is falling from a cloud-covered sky that is grey from one horizon to the next. The streets are as good as deserted as everyone battens down the hatches at home. Only the occasional vehicle passes by, carrying wooden beams destined for securing windows elsewhere. Strong winds buffet the vehicles and pedestrians that snake along the roads and streets, a warning to those who might try to travel later. We're going to zoom in on the Grand Hotel, where all of you are currently lodging and staying. A police car's pulled up outside, and a few beat cops have gone into the office of the manager, Vincent Lloyd, and he's called an assembly of the guests. Would you all attend an assembly or an address by the manager?
I would like to attend.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Lloyd, the manager, is an old man, larger man, bald, with a beard, who's wearing an ill-fitting suit. Well, sorry folks to be giving you this kind of bad news. He's looking stressed, he's looking like he hasn't slept in a while, and he's mopping his sweating brow with some tissues. But I'm afraid the State Road 4A, which is the road that connects your island to sort of the next island over, has collapsed due to storm damage, and the upper keys are also completely they've just been hit by the hurricane. So now I'm afraid there's no way off this island until the storm passes. We're just going to have to bunker down here and stay safe. Obviously the restaurant and the bar will stay open. And as he continues talking about the amenities open in the hotel, a salesman in every meaning of the word, can all of you roll me a spot hidden check, please? So just say success, great success, and critical success.
So if you don't have a stat for it, it is just the percentage that's listed,
Yes,
correct?
which is not high.
Hey,
Guess what number I rolled?
100.
99.
Nice.
Graham, guess what number I rolled?
98.
1.
Oh, what?
Oh,
So together we are...
Whoa!
nice.
To be fair, I feel
I
like
failed.
I epically also I got a 70.
Okay.
But I didn't get 69.
I rolled 58 and I needed to roll a 55.
That's rough, buddy.
Okay.
That is rough.
While the rest of you are sort of, if slightly bored, still paying attention to the manager's speech, Bertie, you notice 3 men coming in from the storm through the main lobby doors. They're all dressed, they're all young-looking men, dressed in practical black outdoor clothing, and 2 of them are carrying sort of big gym duffel bags. As they shake off the rain, they're making for the far end of the lobby, where there's an elevator.
Okay.
You rolled well on spot hidden, so I'm going to say you also noticed that the only man that's not holding a one of these duffel bags, his coat sort of blows open briefly, and you see a pistol in a shoulder holster.
Okay.
As they head into the elevator.
Can I just go and sidle up to one of the cops who's manning the meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, officer.
Hi, sorry. He's like still half listening to this speech, and his sort of radio's buzzing.
Hey, sir, excuse me.
Hiya. And his attention is caught by something outside. And following his gaze, you'd see another policeman waving at him through the windows. Sorry, ma'am, just a second. And he sort of bustles outside, and you see him having this detailed conversation with his partner outside.
Okay, she rolls her. She's gonna make a little note in her notebook of the guy she saw.
Okay.
Rolls her eyes and goes back to the group.
The manager continues speaking. Do any of you react to seeing Bertie go and speak to this cop? She wasn't doing it particularly stealthily or subtly.
Bertie is also a cop, right?
She is, but you're not in uniform.
Okay.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But some people just look like cops, you know what I mean?
They have that vibe.
Yeah, Bertie looks like a cop.
I will make eye contact with my sister and just raise an eyebrow. Be it noted that Ev is drinking he's probably in the bar before this meeting was called, so is drinking a glass of
What
scotch.
time of day is it again? Midday.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah. Love that.
And can you, Ev, roll me a spot hidden check as well, please?
Okay, let's roll another one of these. See how badly this goes. Yeah, no, that's an 87.
Your
Okay.
dice are cursed.
You would also spot the bellboy behind the desk, hurrying towards the elevator, holding the guest book, or holding a large
Cool.
book.
Making no notice
Okay.
of that.
I mean, you see it, but whether it means anything to you is.
I see it. Yeah.
Okie dokie. The other two haven't spotted anything yet. Can you make me listen rolls, please?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Where's listen gone? There it is.
I would also allow fighting if
That's a
Oh wait, fighting.
95.
fighting brawl would also be allowed.
Okay.
I think.
Either way, I got 81, so it doesn't pass.
Okay.
We know nothing.
Okie dokie. The address from the manager has stopped, and he's kind of just answering a few questions from some of the guests. Quite a few businessmen in Hawaiian shirts with much younger men and women holding their arms and that sort of thing. And he's just recommended that you all return back to your rooms. So, are you going to do that? Are you going to linger in the bar?
I'm going to the bar.
Can I stick my hand up and ask a question?
Yes. Sorry, the madam over there. What can I help you with?
Excuse me. Do you know how long? Shut
Love
up!
it.
Shut
I'm
up!
enjoying it so much.
Um, do you know how long we will be stuck here?
Yeah, sorry, ma'am. It's just however long until the storm passes. So, like a couple of days, most likely. Hopefully, you should be gone by
see.
Thursday latest. Obviously, you will need
Thank
the bridge to be repaired and opened as well.
Thank you. That's all.
Okie dokie. Is anyone headed back to their room, or are you lingering
I'm-
downstairs?
Bar.
Gonna go and try and get Ev at the bar and take him back to our room.
Okay. Ev is there, drinking.
Yep. He's not heavily drinking. He's just having a drink.
Come on, Squirt, we gotta go.
Like, we're stuck here. There's no point in being in room. At least there'll be people to talk
Yeah,
to
but the
down
manager
here.
said we had to go back to our rooms.
Oh, Birdie, come on. Just sit down.
One drink, fine, one drink, and then we'll go. And you got a promise?
Promise.
Fine. And she's gonna sit down and join her brother.
Sitting in the bar at the same time as so you're both sat there, and Eve is also just entered the bar. The bar looks out onto the rear garden of the hotel, towards kind of down the steps towards the pool and that sort of thing. Can you all again make me spot hidden rolls, please? You're gonna keep
Time
rolling
to
until you
fail.
get a good. And you're
Time
gonna
to
keep rolling
fail.
until you get a good pass.
86.
No.
86.
Oh, okay. The
A
other two?
success. I got 61.
Okay.
Ooh,
Plus one,
I
80.
am under the half. I'm under the half.
Say it.
What's that, Lou? Sorry.
I rolled a 23.
Yeah, but what kind of success?
A good success?
Oh,
Great success.
boo. It's great success.
A
You say
great
it in the Borat
success.
voice. Never mind.
I have never seen Borat.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah, I mean neither. I just know how he says great success. Okay,
Cultural
so
osmosis.
you both notice again someone in these black clothes heading towards like a detached apartment building that's bordering this rear garden the bar looks out to, and he tries the door handle and then kicks the base of the door hard.
Does it like open? Does he break in?
He's in the process of doing this as you like spot him. Like you saw
Oh.
him try the handle, and now you've just seen him kick it.
Oh, I'm going over to talk to
Trying to
him.
break in.
Yeah, I'm going over to talk to him.
What are you guys looking
Okay.
There's a guy trying to break into that building.
Excuse me,
There's a
sir,
building over
you
there? Oh
can't
my
do
God.
that. That's property
Notice.
destruction.
Okay.
Is she just going to
So-
go over there?
Marie, this would be a lovely time for you to pay a bit of interest in this as well, so we can get the party all together.
Yes,
please.
I was gonna say, I think that Marie's gonna go in and try and stake out, see if she can find any like theatre people in the area, much like I do in my normal life. Yeah, just hang around the bar looking, and I will do a spot hidden roll and see if I notice anything. One of my dice got caught and fell off the table, so.
Okay. As you guys are walking out towards the as you guys are walking out towards a sort of low apartment, it's kind of like a bungalow, you know, that you get in sort of big hotel complexes. The cultist kicks down the door, and you see a pistol in his hand and hear a gunshot.
Oh, they're a cultist now, are they? Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Spoilers.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, I guess.
Oof. I rolled a 16 on a spot hidden, by the way, so I feel like I'm figuring all of this out, finally.
Okay, that's good. You're up to date with it.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, you hear this gunshot and see a pistol in this person, not cultist yet, hand.
Oh, can I tackle him?
Sure. So, can everyone? Okay, what's everyone's dexterity? Because you don't roll initiative. You just go on your dexterity order in this game, which is boring, but whatever.
Mine is 30.
55.
55. Luce.
90.
What?
Pardon? Am is 30, and Ellie.
80.
Jesus, you guys are real good. Okay, so
Dex is my archetype stat.
I'm a ballerina,
Okay.
I gotta be dexterous.
yeah, no, that figures. Okay, so you act first, Ev, having seen God, we've got Ev and Eve. Having having seen what I've just described, you're a little distance away, probably the other side of a courtyard from him, but you can quite clearly see what's happened, and a few people have sort of seen or heard the gunshot and are kind of looking around in shock.
When we left the room where we were having the meeting, were there some police still in there?
The police officer that was there had left to go and talk to his partner about something, and you then headed to the bar.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at someone, be like, go fetch the officer, and I'm going to run after Bertie, because I assume Bertie's ahead of me to try and stop her from getting badly injured.
Okay. So you shout that, and you can hear actually a few more screams from upstairs, and you hear the smash of a breaking window. It's now your turn, Marie.
So the smash of the window is from inside in the building, right?
It's from upstairs, so
Okay.
it'll be an exterior window on an upper floor smash.
Okay, I'm gonna run back inside and run up the stairs. As fast as my
okey-dokey.
little legs can carry me.
Wait, is it a hotel window or the apartment building window?
Hotel window,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So there's the main hotel, and then there's a number of detached apartments. The cultist was trying to break down a door in one of the apartments. The window that smashed was an upper floor of the hotel. The person trying to break into the window in the apartment, you see him step inside and hear a dull thud and a woman scream inside the apartment. It's now your turn, Eve.
Haha, gotcha.
This is gonna happen a lot.
Win again. I guess. So Bertie has run into the building, right? Or is in the process of running into the building.
So I think Bertie and Ev are going after the guy in the apartment, and
Yeah.
Marie's
Yeah.
going to see what's going on upstairs.
I don't
Run
think
inside.
we even spotted Marie yet. We don't know Marie exists. Sorry.
Hee hee.
So I will be going with the other two towards
Okay.
the building. Do I make it there in time, or?
What's your move rate?
My move rate, which is a thing that I know where it is on the sheet, is 9.
That's quite fast, yeah. So you can get up to the doorway. Inside, you see a dead body with a gunshot wound, sort of on the top of their head in a pool of blood. You also see this man in black. It's not Will Smith. Squatting over and the body of a woman and smearing something on her forehead.
Oh my god.
Okay,
normal.
it's now your turn, Betty.
I am tackling this guy to the ground. I am taking him down.
Okay, make a fighting brawl roll for me, please.
27. That is great success.
Nice. Okay, and the cultist just rolls a good success. So you slam into him. Can you just roll your damage bonus for me, please?
Yes, my unarmed damage bonus. Oh, just one.
Just roll your damage bonus. So literally just what your damage bonus is, just roll that.
It's a D4. Let me find a D4.
Okay.
They sink down to the bottom of the dice jar because they are so little.
And
Got
pointy.
one. That's a 2.
Okay. So, yeah, you sort of slam into this cultist and kind of knock him against the wall where he hits his head. And he snarls at you, and you sort of see that he's just quite a young, pale man with longish black hair. Okay, we're now back up to the top of the round. You've just seen this happen, Ev, and you're in the doorway, so you've seen sort of what I've described before.
Okay, I would like to slip my hand into my pocket and get my brass knuckles on and punch this guy in the face.
Okay, roll unarmed brawl for me. Or fighting brawl, sorry.
That would be a 1.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so I'm rolling the Curtis back. Curtis? He's not called Curtis. The cultist is back.
Curtis the cultist.
He got 1 success, which means you can roll your damage for the brass knuckles plus your damage bonus.
Nice. So
as you just catch him square sort of in the side of the cheek.
that's 4 points of damage altogether.
Okay, yeah. You sort of catch him and you feel some of his teeth break as you connect with his face. It's now, because you rolled a critical, you can add 1 sort of effect to your attack if you like. So knocking someone down, disarming them, that sort of thing.
Is he holding any weapons?
Yes, he's holding a pistol.
Okay, can I make sure he gets... I knock the pistol out of his hand.
He staggers back with the force of this hit, and the pistol flies out of his hand and sort of skitters across the floor of this kind of tiled apartment. It's your turn in the meantime, Marie. You're running upstairs, and it's kind of pandemonium now inside the hotel. People are running around and screaming. Mm-hmm. You can't see the police officers anymore.
Okay. I want to run up the stairs towards where I could sort of guess the window breaking thing was. Is it too much to ask that I can run past my room and grab my shotgun as I go?
No. You're sort of on the second floor, which is where you think this came from.
Cool.
So you can definitely do that.
All right.
So you just duck into your room, grab your shotgun, which is in your room.
Yeah, it's under the bed.
As these things tend to be.
Daddy's shotgun.
And as you leave your room, running down the other way of this carpeted, the carpeted corridor of the hotel in a lovely shade of pink, actually. You see this older-looking man in sort of this black practical clothing with sort of a long trench coat over the top, and there's someone slung over his shoulder.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
And you sort of just see him come face to face with you. So straight away, it's your action now.
Right. I think I'm just gonna try and block the way, and I know that sounds stupid because I'm like tiny. I'm like 4'9" or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like try and like block, like trying to just get in his way. Like I don't know how to do that mechanically, but I'm just gonna try and block him from.
Yeah, that's fair. That would probably just be unarmed brawl, to be honest.
Awesome. Okay. I am not particularly good at that, but that's okay. That is a 75, so that's not gonna do it.
Okie dokie. Seeing you sort of approach him, I'm just trying to find the right page for this
Okay.
for this fun little ability. This cool, totally legal
Oh,
thing that he
no.
can do.
I think. By the way, just
dear.
Marie's gonna be like, "What the hell do you think you are doing?"
Nice. Sorry, my laptop is quite elderly and
That's okay.
it's struggling immensely with this PDF.
That is A-okay.
Well, you can't be treating our guest like this.
So
You're gonna kill Ali's character.
Yeah.
One shot me. One shot me.
And he splays a hand towards you, a black gloved hand, and just snarls, "Get out of the way!" And can you roll power for me, please?
Okay.
Oh god.
Yep.
Okay, is that just... Oh, I don't know what just happened to my PDF. That's just with the stat that I've got, so...
Yes.
That is 51, so that is
Yeah.
that is a success. I just can't remember how much of a success it is. If my power is 65, so it's
Okie dokie. You, as he's snarling at you, you see sort of the veins on his neck begin to stand out in black.
Ooh.
And you feel something in your mouth, and you quickly realise it's seawater.
Oh.
And it feels like your mouth is just full of seawater. It feels like you're drowning, and you just drop to the floor. Can you roll me a con check, please?
Okay. Oh, that's a 76. That's a fail.
Okay.
Gonna
Can
drown.
you, because you did roll one success, you take reduced damage from this, which is nice, I guess.
Good.
And you only take 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So you
only
sort
one.
of scratch 1 hit point off. But while you're sort of dropped to your knees, you drop your shotgun, and you're sort of just choking on the seawater that's filling your mouth and lungs,
Oh,
and sort
God.
of streaming out of your nose. Yeah, it feels pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, some might say.
I take it I can't do anything else because I'm choking.
Yeah, and you've moved and gotten your shotgun and everything. I just extended what you can do in an action a bit more because it's like you weren't actually in combat. So
Yeah.
It's now the cultist in the apartment's turn.
Oh boy.
Good
And
luck with that, mate.
I know. He's not having a great time, to be honest. He thought this was going to be nice and easy. And his eyes sort of wide with fear and anger, and looking at him as you're face to face, having just hit him. You see sort of his eyes are green but flecked with black around the pupils in a way that you haven't
Creepy.
really seen in anyone before. And he just growls, No, the Virgo! And will again just lunge for his gun and try to sort of sweep up and shoot you, Ev.
Okay,
So can you make me a dodge roll, please?
I can. Oh, what is dodge?
Half your dex.
It's half your dex.
Yes, indeedy.
Brilliant. Okay. Oh dear.
And I'm also going to roll some stuff.
We're
for him.
fine. Oh, I rolled. I rolled. So half my dex is 45, and then the next one down is 18, and I rolled an 18. So I think that's a good success. Great success.
That'd be a great success. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's half. Yes. Brilliant.
So he sort of dives for this gun and swivels to try to shoot you, but you've sort of already moved, and this shot, deafeningly loud though it is inside this apartment, cracks off one of the tiles, sending sort of a puff of dust up. He's now lying on the floor, sort of holding this gun, having fired past you. It's now your turn.
Nice try, mate. Yes, I'm going to sock him in the face again and try and knock him unconscious.
It is not your turn yet, pal, but we will get there.
Oh, I thought you just said that. Sorry.
No, it's Eve's turn.
Hello. Okay. I'm going to. He's just tried to shoot at us.
Yep.
I'd like to run in and just, like, with one very big kick, try and boot the gun out of his hand. with any
Oh,
collateral
okay.
damage to his wrist. I'm not fussy. But
Okay, great.
I'm going
Roll
for like
unarmed
a
brawl for me,
sort of
please.
penalty shot.
And
Unarmed brawl. Okay.
Unarmed brawl, and because he's on the deck, you get to roll a bonus die. What that means is you roll an extra d10 against the 10s, and you take the lower 10s
Oh,
roll
nice.
out of the 2.
Nice. Oop. No, dice on floor. Dice on floor.
Actually, I could hear that on the audio, so that might make some good like dice clattering.
So both the 10s
It was really nice.
are
Very acoustically good.
80s. They're both the same. And the other
Nice.
one I've just re-rolled because I don't know where that one went is a 1. So 81 is still a fail either way. Which is why I was not bothered about re-rolling.
Okay, yeah, you sort of run in and just kind of take a boot at him and just completely like kick the air in the way that sometimes a footballer does when they just miss the ball.
I have not succeeded one single dice roll yet.
It's fine, we will get there. It's okay.
We'll get
It's
there,
now
we'll
your
get there.
turn, Bertie. And so this guy's just taking a shot at Ev.
The first thing, I think, prior to him taking a shot at Ed, when Ev hits him in the face with the brass knuckles, Bertie starts, like, telling her brother off. She's like, you cannot hit someone once I've tried to arrest them. That is illegal. And I'm gonna try and grab his hands from behind his back. Grab his hands, put them behind his back, and just, like, twist them a little bit so it's painful, because he did try and shoot my brother.
Okay. Again, you'll need to make a fighting brawl check for me, please, because this won't be used to do damage, because you're just trying to restrain him, but you still need to overpower him physically.
Good success.
Okay, brilliant. And he failed, so you're able to kind of like kneel on the small of his back and hold his arms sort of to his back. So combat is now over for you guys.
Yay.
You're sort of next in the initiative step, so we'll conduct your business first and then quickly clip up to Marie
Marie.
upstairs because there's a few things that she can find out there.
Oh, yeah.
So you're now in this apartment. Looking around, you can see it's sort of an usual sort of a holiday apartment, except this one's got one restrained cultist, one dead body, and another indetermined body.
It sounds
What
pretty
would you
normal
guys
holiday
like to
stuff to
do?
me.
See if the woman is alive.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for that because like you can just check someone's pulse or listen to them breathing. She's unconscious. There's a big sort of welt on the side of her temple where presumably she was just sort of pistol whipped with the gun that he was holding. Can you all make me a no roll if you have that?
A no roll.
A no roll.
A no roll.
So
What even
this
is
is
that?
it's half intelligence because I know none of you have Cthulhu mythos. If any of you have history or art, you
I have
roll
history.
that as well. Okay, you roll history.
Do I have
Everyone else roll
history?
half
Okay.
int.
Oh dear.
No, half education. Sorry.
Even worse.
Oh, I got a
No.
1. I got a 1.
Let's go.
But I got a 69.
Hey.
Nice.
No, I
Excellent
failed.
rolls.
Okie dokie. So, I'm just looking. Right. Eve.
Thank you.
Okay, Eve. You quickly realise that the sign, there's something drawn in blood on this woman's forehead, and sorry, I wouldn't really picture that. And it's the Virgo sign of the zodiac that's been smeared on this woman's head in blood.
This guy's been drawing zodiac signs on people. Is that normal around here? I'm not from around here, but I believe this is Virgo. I myself am a Cancer. I don't know about you guys. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
I can't believe my star sign knowledge is finally going to be useful in a game.
But does your character know it?
Yeah, I'm your gay is showing.
No, she doesn't.
You have to tell me, and then I'll tell them.
Well, he did say something about Virgo when I hit him, I think.
It is a weird thing to say. I kind of glossed over it at the time. Do you think that we should be keeping an eye out for people of all the other star signs as well, or just Virgos? We should maybe do like a head count of the Virgos in the building.
I mean, the star signs are all supposed to represent something, right? What does Virgo represent?
And what does Virgo represent?
I think it's like the Vestal Virgin, but I'm not sure. Also, call out post for Will because he's a Virgo as well.
He should know. Right, I'm going to look it up. And then, because Eve knows this, for sure.
Because you rolled so well on your history check, I'm just letting you have this, you know. You just got a bit of authority in this matter.
So, I don't know anything about star signs. What exactly am I? I'm looking for like the history of it, or what?
What it represents.
To save time, I will say that what exactly it represents is probably unimportant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just for time purposes. Okay. While you guys have sort of been paying attention to this, you've still got an unconscious cultist. Not even unconscious. He's just being kneeled on by Bertie.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut upstairs. Marie, you're finally breathing again and just tasting air. Tastes a lot better than you've ever, breathed before, basically. I said that weirdly, but you know what I mean.
No, I completely get you.
There's no sign of the man who ran past you.
Okay.
But looking down the corridor, you can see a door. One of the rooms is open.
Okay. Am I alone?
You are.
Okay.
You can't see anyone else here.
I'm just like as Marie like coughs up this last bit of horrible seawater drowning bullshit. She's just gonna go. What in the sweet motherfucking Jesus was that?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Character.
Hi Scions, it's Am with this week's promo. Our promo for this week is from Goblets and Gays, a Pathfinder 2e podcast. Very lovely folk. You should definitely go and listen to them. And so you all know, we are looking to do more promo swaps with other TTRPG podcasts. So if you are interested, please do drop us a line on rwdpodcastcontact@gmail.com. That's rwdpodcastcontact@gmail.com. Can't wait to hear from you. And now, without further ado, it's the Goblets and Gays trailer. Moo!
What does a barbarian war criminal, an undead cultist, a pyromaniac goblin, a hot topic reject, and a bard whose family is very, very cursed all have in common? Well, that's very simple. They're all our main cast. We are Goblets and Gays, a mostly Pathfinder 2e podcast set in a homebrew world. If Pathfinder isn't your thing, we have all sorts of other awesome games for you to enjoy. Join us every Wednesday for episodes of our main campaign, Blood of Kings, as these chaotic gays attempt to locate some missing royalty. Don't forget to follow us on all social media channels at Goblets and Gays to stay up to date with our amazing projects. And remember to eat your vegetables.
And gonna continue into the open door, just peer around it, do some stealthing.
Okay. I'm immediately just going to make you do a sanity roll for me, please.
Oh boy!
So you just roll on your sanity and you want to roll under it.
Where is my sanity?
It's equal to your power.
Oh, okay.
But you should also have sanity points written down on your sheet somewhere. And if you don't, write them in now as equal to your power.
Yes, I've got them there. Yeah, I see them. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I got a 31, which is a
That's
great
well under.
success.
Do it in the voice.
I think.
Okay, you feel totally fine about seeing the a dead body in this room. You're just not bothered. You're cool with it.
Hi. Okay, cool. Can I inspect the dead body?
Yeah. So on walking in, you see a face down body, and looking at it closer, you recognize it's the bellboy from downstairs.
Okay.
No.
Sad.
Not Stephen.
And on rolling him over, again you can see there's the front of his shirt is just completely drenched, and there's a smell of seawater.
Okay, cool. Does he have anything else visibly on him, like any marks or anything?
No, he doesn't. He other than that, he looks completely normal. the room that you've gone into is just a regular guest room, and there is the sign of a struggle. One of the lamps has been smashed, and the bedclothes are sort of disrupted. But there's no signs beyond that. Although on the floor, you do notice the guest book.
I was about to say, like, I wish I knew that the guest book had been stolen, because then I could figure out who was in this room. But now, yeah, I can. I'm gonna pick up the guest book and flick through and see if I can find whose name corresponds to this room.
Okay, can you roll me a library use, if you've got that?
I do not. Do I? No, I.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't. But it's
in which case,
right.
just roll me on half your intelligence.
God, Ellie
Okay.
is so good at this game. We're just fucking around and making Crocodile Dundee jokes and like talking about zodiac signs, whereas Ellie's like, let me solve the mystery.
The mystery I'm solving already.
That's so
I will
good.
speedrun this, this one shot.
That's really nice, because like the last time I played this, I was completely incompetent. If memory serves, I also played from my memory from the last game that we played together. I named my character Earl Harlan because I am the biggest Night Vale trash in the friggin'
Nice.
universe.
I have not listened to this podcast, so it means nothing to me. So I didn't realise.
Dude. It's so
Okay,
good.
Ellie.
I got a 68.
Half
So
int.
so nowhere
Okay.
near half in.
On flicking through, you can't find room 202, which is the room that you're currently in the guest book anywhere. It exists in past sort of guests, which are now neatly marked as having left on like the 28th of August was the most recent one. But flicking back through, you realise that that some entries have just been completely torn out. There's the jagged sort of stubs of paper left in the spine of this guest book. So some people and entries have been torn out, and a few others have kind of been circled as well.
Okay.
So can you roll me a no roll, which is half your education?
Okay.
When I'm saying no, by the way, it's
N-O-W.
not-
I think
N-O-W.
that's what confused me at first. I was like, a no roll? And I'm not even gonna say what I immediately thought, because I will sound like such a wanker. 87, so that's, again, a massive failure.
Okay. You can't seem to discern any pattern with which things are circled, but you notice in particular it's people's birthdays are being
Oh!
Finding the
and
Virgos.
not the year, the day and the month. Birthdays sort of all throughout the year.
I'm
Oh
so
my God.
angry.
Will, have you made a Zodiac
Killer.
killer? Yeah.
I have like the functional knowledge to solve this mystery, but Bertie doesn't, and I'm so fucked
can't
up
believe-
about it.
Ted Cruz is in a cult.
Well, you say mystery. Like the cultists are doing this very openly. They don't really care who finds out because they've got bigger fish
Or
to fry.
squid.
Literally bigger
Literally.
fish.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I feel like I, with my not particularly great int or edu stats, I'm not going to get much else out of this guest book, but I am going to keep it on me. Can I just like look around the room and see if there are any belongings that could indicate, like, I don't know, like a gender or class or profession of who is staying here?
This is a moderately nice hotel, but not super nice. So it's someone kind of a maybe lower middle, upper lower class, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Working professional, like a younger doctor or an inexperienced lawyer, maybe a rich, maybe a richer sort of farmer or businessman on holiday, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Can you roll me while I open? I'm just going to quickly open the old sheet of character. Where did I leave that? Ah, here. There you are. Just to determine which of these exactly is a good fit for what I'm going to ask you to do.
Okay.
Weird thing, the auto-calculated character sheet is less file size than the calculated one, which doesn't seem to make sense to me.
Huh.
There you are.
That is weird.
Yeah, can you roll me Have you got art and craft, Ellie?
Oh, I do, and I was actually a little bit worried that it would be stupid for me to put a lot of points into that.
No. Is that for your ballet?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Which means, kind of, on looking through this person's stuff, you realise that this is some sort of performer. You think possibly an actress or something. The clothing is kind of a bit more it's fashionable while being practical.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a lady.
Okay, an acty lady. Is there any way I can roll to, like, you know, to see if I would like to kind of, I guess, see if I remember her in a crowd, like if I'd seen her at the bar or something, or is that too much of a stretch?
No, that's too much of a stretch. It's sort of just a half unpacked suitcase.
Okay.
Although the lack of sort of packing, like not all of her clothes are hung up and everything, leads you to think she probably arrived quite recently.
Okay.
Probably just before the island was shut down.
Okay, cool. Is this the room with the smashed window?
It is.
Cool. Okay.
And also looking around, you would see that kind of on the nightstand are untouched some nice earrings and a necklace and that sort of thing. Which is a bit of a surprise considering this lady's been abducted, that all of her valuables have sort of been left in place.
Yes, that is very unusual.
You have a few of your friends and stuff like that have been kind of burgled, and it seems strange to you that someone would sort of come in and not take the stuff. Okay, cutting back to the apartment.
Yeah.
The three musketeers are all in there. What do you want to do now?
Well, I would suggest that we take this interesting young gentleman to the front desk and leave him in charge of the police, who hopefully will still be there, and then see what the hell is happening in the rest of the hotel, because there seems to be some disturbances.
That is a good idea.
There.
Can someone carry the young lady, please?
They're all very sensible. I'll carry the young lady.
What's your
That's all right.
strength?
My strength is a 95.
Yeah, you just pick her up like you or I would pick up a jacket and just sort of lightly kind of swing her over your shoulder in a safe, controlled fashion.
For reference, Eve Sterwin looks a bit like he's wearing an Indiana Jones outfit, but it was for someone who was Indiana Jones size, not Eve Sterwin size, which is about an extra 20 kilograms of muscle.
Graham, can you tell everyone what your archetype is, please?
Beefcake.
Nice.
Excellent.
Lovely.
As you sort of go back in through the door near the bar, you see coming down the stairs Marie. Hello, Marie. The party all together. We did it, guys.
It only took like 45 minutes.
We only almost drowned.
Yeah, and it's only because you rolled really well that you didn't get drowned more. And behind the front desk, which is sort of near the big glass doors that are open into this hotel, up pops the head of the manager.
Just the head.
Haha. But from where he was sort of obviously hiding behind the desk. Oh my God! Are you guys okay?
We are fine, but I think this young lady might need some medical assistance. And there is a dead body in one of the apartments.
And we have the murderer, so if you could point us in the direction of the
Yes,
police.
I'm afraid I suspected there may be more. There may be more of these murders.
More?
Oh my goodness! Oh my, and he's just clearly in a bit of a state of shock.
Excusez-moi, more murders?
We've been attacked. I'm afraid. I tried to contact the police, but the two officers that were here have sped off, and when I've called the police station, it's just rang through. Our connections to the mainland have been broken by the storm, so I haven't been able to contact the station. You seem to all be very capable. Could you go and report this for me?
Where?
And I'll look after this lady here. And he gets out this metal case which is marked first aid, and opens it, and it's literally just a bandage and a bottle of brandy.
My kind of place.
Marie is also just gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, also it's worth mentioning your bellboy is upstairs. He's very dead.
Oh, and he goes pale and just sort of slumps back down against the front of this desk, and kind of buries his face in a handkerchief.
I was not able to apprehend the assailant, unfortunately, but I am afraid that someone has gone missing as well.
Like they were abducted?
Yes, we.
And they went past you, did they? How many exits are there for this building?
There's 3. So there's the emergency fire exit through the side of the kitchen, and there's the back entrance out through the bar towards the pool and the apartments, and there's obviously the main doors here. Which room was it? Which room was it that had just been abducted?
Room 2.
Which room was it? Sorry, you said that.
202.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh bless her. It was her birthday today as well.
What's the month? What month are we in?
It is the 1st of September.
Oh dear. That's Virgo season, isn't it?
As
is.
this is going on, you notice that Ev is sort of like thinking to himself a little bit, and then sort of almost quietly, probably a bit too loudly, doesn't mean for you guys to hear, just says, "Yeah, probably leaving through the kitchen would have been the safest way out. How did they get in the first place?" And it looks like he's casing the joint.
Okay, everybody, listen up.
Listening.
You all seem pretty capable. I suggest that we leave the young lady here, go and secure this gentleman somewhere where we are sure he cannot get out, collect any weapons we have. I have a truncheon upstairs that I'm happy to lend to one of you. I'll take my badge, we can go to the police station and report all this out. Is everyone comfortable with that? My name is Officer Earl, by the way, but you can call me Birdie.
Marie cocks her shotgun, and it's like, I am Marie Eclair.
Sorry.
Don't apologise.
Charmed to meet you. I'm Everett, but call me Ev.
Oh, whereabouts are you from, Everett?
Oh,
Good question. You can't tell my
I was
accent.
born in South Charleston.
Whoa.
I spent a lot of time in the Sorbonne in Paris.
Really?
Oui, Paris.
How
Eleanor in Paris.
Way. Very nice.
Alright, so let's head up to our room, secure this gentleman here, and get ready to go. And Bertie's gonna leave the gesture for Eve to leave the young lady with the manager and start heading upstairs.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just going to pass you this person. Are you ready to receive this unconscious person? Sort of
yeah.
bring her over the counter like I'm passing as just as parcel.
I'll keep an eye on her and anyone else here. I would come with you to the station, but obviously my duty is here to my guests.
You're a very, very busy man, I understand.
Do you have a weapon?
Thank you. And he shakes your hand, Eve.
It's like shaking hands.
Nice. A weapon? I'm a hotel manager. Why would I have a weapon?
You have a weapon in case of burglary?
So you do have a weapon.
Ev, do you have a spare weapon to give him?
Or guests.
No, I don't.
I think I will be okay here. I can lock myself in my office.
There were just several murders.
And
like of all the places.
I don't think anyone. I think the 3 gentlemen have left as
The
well.
killing spree does appear to be completed.
Can you not say killing spree? That I can already see the headlines.
What 3 gentlemen?
The guy that walked in with the duffel bags, right?
Yeah, but no, he said there were 3.
Yeah, there were 3 gentlemen that walked in. At first I just thought they were guests, but now, or sheltering from the storm, but now obviously I see they were the nefarious sort. Oh my goodness. Who could have done? Who would do this to just a little hotel?
You saw these 3 walk out again? Or you saw these 3 guys all walk out of the hotel?
Yeah, from here I saw 2 out the main doors and 1 head into the... Oh, sorry, I saw 2 come out the main doors, and obviously you've got the 3rd one here, and he sort of gestures to this angry-looking person that you've got restrained.
Alright, so I was just checking everyone was accounted for, and given that accounting is not my strong suit, I wanted to be very certain.
Oh, look, sorry, and he reaches up and takes like a leaflet from the desk of the hotel, and it's one of those, it's like a tourist map, you know, you get at hotel desks. Mm-hmm. And sort of with a pen out of his pocket, he draws like a line, a route to the police station, which he circles on this kind of tourist map.
Well, thank you very much.
And hands that to you. And he goes, I would drive if you could, just because, I mean, look at the storm, and looking out the window, you can kind of see this, the palm trees are now kind of bent against the wind, and the sky is darkening.
Can we have some keys?
Keys?
Oh, I've got a truck. Don't worry about it. Do I have a truck?
Like room keys, or?
Do cars have keys?
William, does one of us have a car, feasibly?
Yeah, at least 2 of you have cars.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Alright, well, thank you very much. Stay safe, and we will go and talk to law enforcement.
Okie doke. Brilliant. So, you can all just sort of go about what you need to do, collect your full arsenal of weapons, ammunition, and that sort of thing, and pile it into... Whose car are you going in?
So I'm imagining that, given that Eve Sterwin is here to film a nature documentary, he has like a sort of pickup truck type thing that he probably would have had to hire. Can we go in that?
Yeah. I think it would either be a pickup truck, or it would be like kind of a crew van with like the with like kind of the camera stuff kind of jumbled in the back, and like all sorts of weird and wacky like wildlife stuff, like different nets and like big spears for fishing and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and all kinds of weird stuff.
Can I say for posterity of like the rest of the game, so I know I have my stuff? So restrained the young cult man. Would have gently allowed Ev some time alone with him while I was not there, if he wanted to perhaps use his brass knuckles. I've taken all my ammo, so I have all 6 rounds, and I have my truncheon as well.
I'm assuming everyone's got all of that ammo in the car now.
Cool. Good.
Okay, so are you just sort of driving directly to the station?
All right, Burley, can I employ you as my map reader? I'd like to keep my eyes on the road.
You got it.
I'm not very good at multitasking, I believe they call it.
You don't have to roll for this because this town was built as a holiday city, so it's deliberately very kind of regimented and easy to find your way around, with nice wide boulevards and that sort of thing. I just said that because I like to say the word boulevard. It sounds nice. And you can get away around quite quickly, especially with this map that Vincent, the manager, wrote on for you.
So as we're going to start driving, I assume that Eve and Bertie's sitting in the front. Ev like sticks his head in between them, like between the 2 seats, and just says, "I'd recommend going a slightly circuitous route to the police station, just in case we probably don't want to be spotted if there's any more of those ruffians around."
Right, I'm confused. So are we driving the circuitous route so we do run into them, or so we don't run into them?
Run into them.
But surely they're not going to the police station. I mean, it's unlikely.
Exactly. I think we should just go. That's a nice advice, Ev, but I honestly think straight is really the best.
It's somewhat suspicious that the police hightailed it out of there while all this was happening?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go.
Oh, that is quite suspicious, actually. Huh. I hadn't thought of that. Well, now I'm just re-evaluating my whole worldview.
Okay, as you're going, Graham, can you roll me drive auto, please?
Drive auto?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is. I got a 4.
Ooh, very good.
Which is
that a critical
it's
success?
not a critical success because I only have the base, which is 20 in Drive Auto, so it's just a great success.
No, that would be a critical success because that's a 5th.
Oh yeah, I've done the maths wrong. I've done a 10th on it for some reason.
Yeah, the roads are now slick with rainwater, with sort of flooding kind of puddles running along the sides of the streets and clogging the drains. The wind's screaming, and you can see as you drive along that a lot of the holiday villas have got kind of wooden boards hammered in. The unoccupied homes have shutters sort of banging, and there's just garbage rolling all over these streets that's sort of been blown up out of the bins and that sort of thing. You follow the route quite easily to the police station, and you manage to kind of fight the wind and the standing water on the roads and kind of get there in one piece. Eve, outside the police station, there's only one squad car parked outside, and it's sort of parked directly in front of kind of the main doors of this local police station.
Like it's blocking the doors?
No, it's not blocking the doors. It's just directly in front of these doors.
Okay.
And you can see that both the doors are open. Of this, both the side doors are open on this car.
Looks like they got out in a hurry. Can I see any movement inside at all, or is it quite hard to see in?
It's hard to see sort of through the rain outside as you pull up in kind of the forecourt in front of this station.
Cool. So yeah, I've got my gun ready, and I'm just gonna hold my badge in the other hand, and just kind of like gently kick open the door and be like, "Hello, officer here."
Sorry, the front door of like the police station.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you pass the car, you see sort of it's got both ends open, and there's like a stretcher sort of across the back seats of the car.
Oh shit. Okay.
And there's a body on it, and as you pass, someone sort of steps on and goes, "Whoa! Sorry, can you please hold it? Please stop there."
It's coming from in the police station.
And you see it's someone kind of in like police. He's got like the police sort of trousers on, but he's just wearing like a white vest that's absolutely soaked in blood, and he's got blood like up to his elbows.
Oh shit!
You having a bit of difficulty there, friend?
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep people alive. So, are you? What are you here for?
We're here to report one murder, one abduction. No, 2 murders. Sorry, I forgot about the second murder.
General disturbing the peace and property damage.
That's the one. And also weird stuff with zodiac signs.
Okay. I think you should, and as you sort of look around the corner of the squad car, you can see this guy's like shirt is kind of just hanging on the door of the car, and inside the car there's another sort of policeman there who's kind of being like who's kind of having like a clearly unconscious, having like a tourniquet put around his arm where he's clearly been shot sort of in the shoulder. I think you should just look inside.
Okay.
And he's just breathing heavily.
Right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go look inside.
Go look inside.
Sneak around the corner.
As you open the door, no one will stop you from entering this time. As you open the door, and the scene inside is carnage. There's bodies of policemen slumped at their desks, at the chairs, on the floor. There's blood sprayed across walls and desks, bullet holes in the walls, the windows are smashed. Phones are ringing at the desks, but no one's answering them. And there's just dead bodies littered everywhere. No one seems to be moving. You can hear some shouting in the distance, but on witnessing the horror of this scene of carnage, you all need to make a sanity roll for me, please.
How do I do that?
You roll on your sanity stat, which is equal to your power.
Okay.
I have a thing called Strong-Willed, which means I get a bonus die whenever I make a... Oh no, that's a power roll.
I
not a
failed
sanity roll,
badly.
right?
I'm not asking you to make a power roll, so...
I failed badly too.
Yeah, I got a
92.
90.
I got a
Two
I got a 34.
I
Okay.
succeeded, I got a
Which is
33.
Yeah, success.
So, the two people that failed, I'm going to roll how many sanity points you lose.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad.
Lose 2 sanity points. So, take that off your sanity number, which means next time you roll, it's going to get harder.
Okay.
Marie is just fine with seeing dead bodies, apparently. She's just been chill with it so far today.
Marie's seen some shit, clearly.
Very much.
Looking around, you see there's a few people that probably look unconscious rather than dead. Kind of drained, pale faces and sort of flickering in and out of unconsciousness. And I think this is probably a good point to end the first game. So next time,
So spooky.
next time you'll have to find out what
Oh, dear.
happened to the policeman, what happened at the hotel, and what's happening in this entire city. Thank you for playing, everyone, and catch us next time on A Rendezvous with Destiny, a break from Destiny.
I love the code.
Woo!
I'm excited
Yeah.
to brainstorm episode names.
Yes, that will be fun. So, if people wanted to find more Rendezvous with Destiny content, including past episodes, where should they go?
Oh god, okay, this is my first time doing this, so be nice. If you enjoyed the content, you can find us on Acast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you get your podcasts. Also on YouTube at A Rendezvous with Destiny. And if you want to talk to us on social media, we're available on Instagram and Twitter at RWD_pod. By this time, we should have also set up a Facebook page as well, which is very exciting. We have a Discord that you can join by contacting us on our Instagram or Twitter. And we will also have a donation link if you guys want to help us run a website, maybe make some merch, that kind of thing. All the money we get from donation points, if you have it in your pocket and in your heart, will be put back into our lovely podcast. Ellie, if people enjoyed you, what can they do to find you?
Not in real life, please. I would like to retain a sense of privacy. If you like hearing my voice and Am's and our lovely interactions, then you can listen to us on Deck of Many Aces. Deck of Many Aces is an actual play D&D 5e podcast. It is available, again, I think on all of the platforms that Am's listed, except for YouTube. We are still working on that. Technical difficulties are not our friend. Yeah, you can get us on Acast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, the whole gamut. Yeah, I've really enjoyed being on this episode, guys. This has been very, very cool. I'm really excited about this.
So fun.
Awesome.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for playing, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Do-do-do-do-do.
This podcast uses trademarks and copyrights owned by Chaosium Inc., which are used under Chaosium Inc.'s fan material policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Chaosium. For more information about Chaosium's products, please visit www.chaosium.com.